I am a very big fan and advocate for reaction YouTube channels. For starters, we have the American cockroach can withstand 900 times its body weight without getting any injury. This whole TikTok kind of plays into the whole stereotype, or I don't know if it's a stereotype, maybe a wives' tale. I don't know the common vernacular.
The American cockroach can withstand.
Oh my lordy, that's looking like a painful set of circumstances for our little fella over here right now. Is this one of those hydraulic presses from the YouTube videos about the hydraulic press?
900 times its body weight without getting an injury.
And you know, it is not letting up. That is very painful, arguably to watch. Ew,
that
gross.
Just happened.
And I thought cockroaches on their own were gross. Now I'm starting to feel bad for them. We kid here at Brojankster. I'm only joking. Cockroaches are the scum of the earth.
But it won't survive this.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my lordy. Turning
that just
40.
happened.
We got a little skit here. Why
y'all messing with it like that?
That's a banana. That's where bananas come from.
That's a banana?
There's a bunch of little baby bananas in there.
What?
Oh my
that
lordy.
just happened.
I didn't know that bananas produce sexually. That's insane.
And then they'll look like this.
What do you mean?
And then they start to look like this, and then they get bigger and bigger. And this is a
that
banana
just
tree.
happened.
It's like a banana.
Oh my lordy. Wow.
How I learned to eat spaghetti.
How I learned to eat spaghetti in Kenya.
Spaghetti in Kenya.
Y'all eat spaghetti differently?
That just happened.
Now, Mr. Beast is so cool.
On their FICO score. Just click the link
Except
in
when
the
he cured
description and
blind
download the
people.
Experian app right
That was
now.
bad for some reason.
How they cut
Oh my lordy, is that Optimus Prime? I only
that
kid.
just
Optimus
happened.
Prime is a fake monster.
just be massaging the eggs out of the fish.
That just happened.
Diarrhea. Diarrhea.
What was that? Did you see how easy that was? To peel garlic? You just stick the
that
knife
just
in and
happened.
just pull it out?
Oh, hold on for a second. That's a very fun effect. I'm loving that. But
that
also,
just happened.
Let's see what kind of wacky shenanigans Sissa Sniper Wolf is gonna look at and say words about today.
That just happened.
I don't know if that's necessarily appropriate bowling behavior. I mean, for one, the guy's wearing sandals or flip-flops. That would never
that
fly.
just happened.
Don't make a TikTok. What if they call you and be like,
You got the wrong order. We actually have your order, so can you ship this one back?
no.
Oh my lordy. What a great
that
sort of
just
roleplay
happened.
with that. And figure it out.
I'm actually.
It appears that is the case. Wow, you love to see
that
it.
just
People not
happened.
dying.
So your Uber arrives. You step right in.
I don't use Uber, actually. I live in a very small town. I'm not going to say where, but it's a very small town in a small state, and we don't really use Uber. It's one of those towns where we may have 4 pizza places. We don't have an Uber. I kid. Oh, I mean, I don't really kid because, I'm not very familiar with Uber. I'm familiar with the culture. Perhaps, the Uber drivers, they tend to get kind of awkward in many situations, trying to play their mixtape and everything, trying to ask the driver, the drive-e out on a date, that kind of stuff. I've seen all the horror stories. I use Reddit. You could have figured probably. But anywho, oh my lordy, I haven't seen an Uber driver's drive-e situation much like this, where it seems like, I'm not even too sure. I assume this is probably the driver. No, okay, here we go. People who got very lucky. Well, let's put our game theory caps on. So the drive-e, the passenger, that's another phrase that I don't use as much, but I guess I'll continue to say that one. The passenger seems to have stepped into this Uber and is being treated with a lot of snacks. a lot of this must be like an Asian territory, or the person here just really likes Asian snacks, because I can't read these moon runes. I only know English and a little bit of Spanish. Fun fact, bathroom means baño, with the N with the squiggly line on top of it. Made you learn, oops, every day's a school day. Anywho, it appears like we got a lot of snacks and beverages of the Asian variety. I've never tried that many Asian snacks, but you know, I'd be willing to try. They like their spicy food, and you know, I'm a bit of a spice head myself. I hope that's not a slur, spice head.
That just
Sounds
happened.
like it could be. Anywho, I've had a helping hand of chili flavored ramen from time to time with the green packaging and then the huge amount of sauce on the not sauce, the seasoning or whatever it's called. It's probably seasoning. I've had myself a fair share of that stuff from time and again, especially when I'm back home. Yeah, it's very nice. And so, you know, sign me up to be in an Uber driver's car where he gives out free snacks. And that's also the thing that I'm thinking. Is this stuff free? Because I guess if you were lucky, then you might be able to pay. But if you're very lucky, then I would assume that this would probably be free. You could have at least one free snack if the driver was so courteous and nice enough to do so. And you get to your destination too. Oh my lordy, that's great. But you do have to pay them for the drive. And so that's also the other reason I don't use Uber, is because I don't like spending money. Let's take this talk some more.
There is an
that just
entire
happened.
wall.
Anyway, so this is of a guy, and he's cutting a tree, and if we're to infer from the title, me guesses that this is probably going to end pretty badly. But also, this is TikTok, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that they're not going to show anything.
That just happened.
YouTube.
I'm a college man.
That just happened.
Wait, okay. The top left,
that
he
just
gets
happened.
what's up. Oh my lordy.
That just
Okay,
happened.
so... You know what? That guy on the top left, he says it all. Because oh my lordy. Wow.
That just happened.
William Afton. I love Five Nights at Freddy's.
That just happened.
Howdy. Shoot.
Oh, that's right. Call your mom.
If you don't unplug that phone right now, you're sleeping on the lawn.
Oh my lord. Oop.
That just
Can't wait to see
happened.
what... Going back to Detroit Become Human, it got to a point in the story, spoiler alert, spoiler alert for the game Detroit Become Human if you don't want to see spoilers for it, but also it's a 4-year-old game going on 5 years. Can you believe that 2018 was 5 years ago? Holy lordy. Look who's 40. But anyway, yeah, if you don't want to see spoilers for Detroit Become Human, then maybe close your ears and go la 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 to yourself for like 30 seconds. But anyway, yeah, start right now. Let's so now I'm gonna talk about spoilers. Okay, starting now.
That
so
just
in the
happened.
game,
Ow.
oh
that just
my
happened.
lordy.
Wait, did that make orange juice just like that?
That just
Oh
happened.
my lord. Is the car a blondie? Because last time I checked, that car is bald.
That just happened.
Probably
Half the time, food that you get at super... Some people get you... Clearly you don't know fine dining. Clearly not.
oh my lordy. Maybe
just
perhaps this is like
happened.
this little goober right here, this little boy, he is about to bring the sharp object really close to the balloon, and it's gonna pop. And I'm not talking pop music. I'm not talking Ariana Grande and like Blackpink and stuff. I'm talking like a balloon. But you didn't need me to say that. Let's take this talk some more. Oh my lordy, I was more than correct. Let's see what Digital Nex's reaction is gonna be to this TikTok. I bet he's gonna have a couple fist shakes or two about this one. He's gonna be like, oh my lordy, what a disastrous scene this is. Did you see that? Did you see the head shake? I was right.
That just happened.
If you guys remember that video, a girl had an eye patch and like psychic powers or whatever, and all the kids that were left, like half of the kids who survived, they went to a mansion. I don't know. I didn't see the series. But yeah, no. One of the deaths was this girl who went into an elevator. It was like the second death of the compilation, and so the elevator stopped, and like the brakes, and but it stopped working, and then the elevator fell very far down to from the top floor to the bottom floor, and then the brakes didn't work, and so she was just kind of dangling from the ceiling. And like, cause the gravity and everything, and then it came to a sudden stop, and then she like pancaked right to the ground, and it was very gruesome. I think the doors were open, and then all you could see was a pool of blood. That's kind of giving me this sort of vibe. Wow, very scary. It was very scary then, and it's very scary now. Wee you. Oh my lordy. Ah.
The elevator just swallowed him up, bro. He got out of the elevator, then tripped and was forced back in.
Thank you very much, Sister Sniper Wolf, for really catering to the blind community out here. Thank you for explaining the entire TikTok as it's happening before our very eyes. That's very epic. Very awesome of you, Sister Sniper Wolf. Best YouTube channel.
I feel like this could have ended a lot worse than it actually did.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Wouldn't that be a sight to see if we could see the guy, like with part of it with an appendage out, and then it got crushed? That would be very epic in the worst way possible. I wouldn't want to see that. Totally. No.
Like, it didn't even give him a chance to leave the elevator.
Well, I mean, he kind of, perhaps maybe if he took a leap of faith and leapt right out of the elevator, or maybe if he just got out quicker, wasn't so distracted by his phone. I hate to be that guy, but yeah, no. There were several probably opportunities for him to leave. But also, it's not unrealistic to think that he should have gotten out very quickly. All we can do really is hope and pray that he's all right in the end. But hopefully, the elevator brakes will do their job, and then the fire department can come to the rescue, or whoever works on elevator rescues. Spider-Man, maybe? You guys remember that scene from Spider-Man Homecoming when he saved everybody from the academic team when they were going to the Washington Monument thing, the big like penis-looking structure, and then they were in the elevator, and then they almost died, and Spider-Man was like, "Oh, I'm Spider-Man, I'll save you," and then he does, and then he saved like his high school crush, and she's like, "Thanks, that was awesome," and then Spider-Man was like, "You're welcome." But he couldn't reveal his identity because her dad was Michael Keaton, and even worse, he was the Falcon. The Falcon was the good guy. The spoilers for Avengers Endgame. He's also the new Captain America now, or so I'm told. I don't know. I didn't watch the series on Disney Plus. Vulture? Yeah, I think it was the Vulture. Yeah, very epic movie, very epic trilogy. Check it out on Disney Plus.
At least he got back in one piece. I'll be taking the stairs.
You know, I agreed. Yes.
I've just seen so many TikToks of things going wrong on elevators.
Oh my lordy, what kind of TikToks are you seeing, Sister Sniper Wolf? I haven't seen a single one of those. You know, I get a lot of Instagram Reels on the off chance that I show up for my bi-monthly visit to Instagram Reels, and every time I always get one Instagram Reel that shows me a little bit of a trigger warning, like, hey, some stuff's about to go down, and by stuff, I mean the S word. So yeah, and then because I'm a brave boy, I always click the I do not care button, and then something bad happens, like somebody gets in a really bad biking accident or something, and probably gets a lot of head trauma injuries, and it's not too gory, but like yeah. Basically what I'm trying to say is, Sister Sniper Wolf, point me in the direction of those videos, am I right? I only kid, we have fun here on Bro Jankster. Okay, so it appears like there is a guy here, and he is out on a building in a very big city, in a very big building, and as you can see, he's pretty hot, to quote Travis Scott, who I think is we're not like too mad at him about Astroworld anymore. So I think anyway, no. To quote him, he is the highest in the room. You guys know that song? That's a hope I make it out of here. Hope he makes it out of here alive. Am I right? More like it. This is coming from TikTok
that just
user
happened.
Peachy Fitness 1. So yes, very epic. Thank you to Peachy Fitness 1 for this TikTok, only on TikTok. And so perhaps I'm thinking, putting my game theory head brain on, I'm thinking that the fear that is going to be new and unlocked is going to be a fear of heights. I'm not really sure if that's necessarily a new fear. I'm pretty sure a fear of heights is very common among a lot of people. I actually, speaking of which, for one summer, I took a trip to Chicago with my family. I don't know if I said that yet. No, Pigeon Forge. I went to Pigeon Forge with my family one year, but then another year we went to Chicago. Well, maybe not Chicago, but we went to a city or a town in Indiana. But the car trip to Chicago was pretty close by, so we took a couple days and went to Chicago. Very cool city, but also I'm from a small town, so I'm pretty sure any big city is a cool city, but I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, very epic. I didn't run into any, like, Elmo people at Times Square. I couldn't even find Times Square, or, like, any Iron Man cosplayers, but that was fine. You know, it's a big city. With very big buildings. And one of those buildings, one of the tallest buildings, had this thing where there was like a glass floor and you could go and stand on it. And like, oh my lordy, we did, but oh my lordy, I wish that I didn't for the time that I did. But after I stepped off, I think I'm glad that I did, because oh my lordy, that was a sight to behold. Oh man, just thinking about if the glass broke. Oh. Well, let's just be glad that the glass didn't break. Anyway, let's hope that the glass doesn't break for this guy either. Metaphorically and literally. Play.
Some of these extremely high buildings have a glass floor.
Oh my lordy, I called it and I didn't even mean to call it.
Happened.
From the perspective of this TikTok, I don't know if it's the poor quality or just the perspective. I didn't even know if that was going to be a glass floor. I thought maybe perhaps the whatever non-glass material is right there behind this gentleman here, I thought that was going to be like a railing or something that the guy could lean on or something, but yeah, no, that is a glass floor. Oh my lordy. It wasn't nearly as big. The glass chambers in the Chicago building were pretty small, but also there were like multiple of them, so you could take turns going, and you'd see like the one obese guy in the line waiting, and you'd be like, yeah, sayonara, not to be fat phobic. Crap, I was fat phobic just now. Sorry, I watched The Whale, and I liked it. There we go, crisis averted. Anyway, let's take this talk.
That you can walk on. I thought he was just standing on the edge for a sec, but no, he's completely inside.
You know what, this is Sniper Wolf? I thought that exact same thing as I just mentioned, but you know, looks can be deceiving, and so you know, watch your step. That's a quote for a gravestone.
Safe, walking on a glass floor. It's like standing on top of the city. What?
Oh my lordy. That is a very active imagination way of looking at things. And, you know, I respect that. That's why Sister Sniper Wolf is the best at her game, and why she is a good person and not bad, and she doesn't do any bad things. She does nothing but good things. Go like, comment, subscribe to this channel, but then also like, comment, subscribe to Sister Sniper Wolf, okay?
One thing I'm not afraid of is heights. I can do heights pretty well.
Oh my lordy. Wow, Sister Sniper Wolf totally just debunking her entire title for her own video. TikToks that will unlock a new fear. Sister Sniper Wolf is like, actually, I'm not afraid of that. Wow. What a baller.
That
what
just
a baller
happened.
move.
Help,
Very
it was
epic.
written.
Okay. Help it. Oh, this is coming from you can, if you can see it, then you can read it. Reading exercise. Try to figure out what that is spelled like and how it's pronounced. There you go. That's your assignment, America. Remember that from America's Funniest Home Videos? Remember the Assignment America or Mission America or whatever it was called? That was a fun segment, but also the internet kind of ruined that show, so womp womp. Help! It was randomly crawling on my bed, then started laying eggs everywhere. Oh my lordy. Is this one of the dreaded bed bugs? I mean, it is a bug, and it appears to be on a bed, so, yeah, consider this case closed, like the door. Yeah, my door's closed. Epic. Yeah. So that's my game theory. Bed bugs.
Randomly crawling on my bed and started laying eggs.
Oh my lordy, not just on the bed, but on the person's hand as well. It appears like there are these tiny little eggs on their hand, unless that's like a skin disease or something. Oh my lordy, I don't know which one would be worse. Wow. Nope, those are eggs. Very small, tiny little eggs. I bet if you I don't know, if you just clap your hands around for a minute, then I don't want to insinuate that you'd be causing a genocide or something, but that's basically what it would be. But also they're bugs, so who cares? I took the neutral route in Undertale.
That just happened.
Just a little fun fact about me. Let's take the rest of this talk.
Absolutely not. Imagine a moth just buzzing around.
Oh my lordy, that's a moth? Okay. I'm not very good with bugs, as I insinuated earlier before. When I play Pokemon, no, you better believe there are no bug types in my party. I don't think. But also, it's been a while since I played a Pokemon game. I wouldn't know. I think I played Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. That was the last game. It was on the 3DS. I got it at around like 2017, 2018. Started playing that game, and so my team was, I believe, Mudkip, whatever Mudkip evolves into. Marsh Stomp, is that? I don't know if that's the middle evolution or not. But anyway, yeah, Gardevoir. Don't ask why. And then Makuhita. So that's like half of them. I think. Anyway, it's like I said, I don't really remember. It's been a while since I played a Pokemon game, but yeah, no bug types in sight. Not that I have anything against them. It's just that I don't play that many Pokemon games.
Rent-free in your room, and then has the audacity to lay eggs in your hands.
Well, if you don't mind me forming a rebuttal, Sister Sniper Wolf, bugs, they have their own way of living. They don't really know how to communicate well with humans, so it's not like if we told a bug, hey, don't lay eggs on my hands, that the bug is gonna not lay eggs on your hands. Let me just say, but I think if you just went to your local bathroom in your house and you just poured some water over the eggs or something, let them go down the drain, they're probably gonna go down nice and easy, like a spoonful of sugar that helps the medicine go down.
You know what? I'm gonna take all these babies and just like...
Oh my lordy. Dude, oh man, I love this. I love this rapport that me and Sister Sniper Wolf have been having. I have an idea, and then I say it, and then Sister Sniper Wolf, not that she rips me off with the joke or steals my joke. It's not like Sister Sniper Wolf has never stolen anything from anybody. She's a good person and a great YouTuber. But anyway, yeah, no, it's very epic that we have the same brain. We're linked in the hive mind. We should totally collab, please. I want your subscribers.
What will you do? Good riddance.
That was a very fun accent. Is that like a Russian accent? Yeah, the Russians, they would be the bad guys in this situation, wouldn't they? Current events and whatnot.
There will be no moth spawns in my room.
Yeah, that's a quote for the gravestone and the yearbook.
When you finally...
When you find... Don't worry, Sister Sniper Wolf, I got this covered. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and print the TikToker here. TikTok user, the trendy transparent. Is that... So is that like the trendy transparent blank, like you're a transparent something, or are you a transparent, like of the transgender community variety? It's a bit of a tongue twister there. But anyway, yeah, this TikToker, they say, when you find out why your dog has been scared going outside, oh no. Okay, so let's look through the animal kingdom. Let's go through our brains and let's figure out the hierarchy of the animal kingdom in rural America, or urban America, or whatever. Among the dogs. What are dogs afraid of? They're afraid of, bears. It's probably a bear. Yeah, final answer. That's my game theory. It's a bear.
Finally find out why your dog has been scared of going outside. What is it?
It's unbelievable.
Oh my lordy. Well, it looks like we have an advertisement here to keep us on the edge of our seats. Oh my lordy. Wow, consider my curiosity piqued. Wow, oh my lordy. I can't wait for the jump scare. But in the meantime, here's some pineapples.
It's not a sale. It's an Aldi thing.
I've seen so many ads for Aldi, and I have no idea what it is still. Is Aldi like a grocery store? Comment below what Aldi is, and I might heart it, maybe. I don't know if I remember. This video is like 6 hours long at least, so I might forget. Maybe include timestamps? I don't know. Just make sure to comment whatever you want. Just leave comments, please. I want views, please. Okay, anyway, here's a commercial for a college that is not the college that I go to right now, so why would I transfer from this college to that college? I mean, chances are I'm probably not, like, is it common among college kids to transfer colleges? I don't know, maybe. That would, if so, then I guess good on you guys for keeping on the grind. I don't know. Anyway.
Faster at Purdue University Global. With over 175
I appreciate the offer, but no thank you.
What's under there?
I don't want to look at it because it might be scary. Unless it's a bear. Is it a bear?
Oh, black bear?
Now, I know what you guys are all probably thinking right now, and but don't worry, don't be alarmed. I may be in a new location, but I am safe. I am not being kidnapped. This is actually my home of that belongs to my parents, and also I live here on certain weekends and holidays, and I'm just visiting. But you know what they say, the content wheels are always grinding down the YouTube internet highway. Or something like that. I came up with that on the spot. It's a thing I do. I come up with ideas like that all the time. I'm very wise like that. But anyway, yeah. I'm visiting home for the weekend because I really wanted to see Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumanium with some friends. I've heard that it's been getting certainly been getting reception, that's for sure. It kind of goes with the trend of Phase 4 and the later Marvel movies being kind of mid. As the kids say, Phase 4 isn't exactly cracking up to be the best of the best necessarily. But you know what? I'm a fan of the first two Ant-Man movies, even the second one, Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I don't think had a subtitle. I think And the Wasp, that was a bit of a subtitle in and of itself, kind of, sort of. But anyway, yeah, no, the second movie, I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it. I even rewatched it on Disney Plus. I don't really use Disney Plus that often. I watch a lot of Netflix. I watch a lot of Hulu. I watch a lot of HBO Max, but not that much Disney Plus. But the one time that I did, it was watch Ant-Man and the Wasp. So I guess it must be my favorite friggin' movie of all time. I don't know. I only kid. We have fun here on Brojinx. But anyway, yeah, that's the big main reason that I'm here. So yeah, sorry for the lighting, and or lack thereof, and also poor production value. But you know what? It's a home, not a home studio. But I made up for it with this little guy here. She's actually a cat. But yeah. My little sister called her Lily one time, and so that's just kind of the name we gave her. I don't really like the name that much. I just call her the cat. Anyway, yeah. Also, apparently the internet might die later this week or something. I don't know. I just heard about this, and I feel like I should get my thoughts out. But yeah, so I guess in 2015, there was an ISIS terrorist attack, and so one of the victims' families is blaming Google. They're blaming YouTube and therefore Google as a result for promoting pro-ISIS videos which resulted in the attack. So yeah, I kind of thought that YouTube was sort of trying to pivot away from that. It's like 2016. They were being investigated or whatever. The adpocalypse was happening because they were being too edgy. And then COPPA kind of happened, so they were being too family-friendly. And now it's gotten to a point where you can't swear in the first 8 to 15 seconds, so now they're being too edgy again. So yeah, it's like the pendulum swinging back. So yeah, that's pretty scary. I don't want to necessarily say that the victims of an ISIS, or rather, I don't want to say that the family
that just happened
of a victim of an ISIS terrorist attack are the bad guys, and they certainly aren't. But I mean, I don't know. Isn't there a better way of going about this rather than maybe going to the Supreme Court and trying to screw over the tens of thousands of people trying to make a livelihood through the internet, not to mention the billions of people who use the internet every year? I don't know. So yeah. Certainly conflicting, but you know what isn't conflicting? Looking at some of these TikToks. Anyway, yeah, these are TikToks that will make you cringe by Sissa Sniper Wolf. You know, I love me some good cringe content, you know. It reminds me of how uncringy I am, relatively speaking, and also just in general, because, at least I'm not any of these people. So yeah, let's take a look at these TikToks. This is the one coming from, looks like the name has been cropped out. But it's looks like from what we can tell, G-Boy Gorange. So yeah, I'm sure some of the internet investigators out there, some of the Sherlock Holmes of the internet can go ahead and figure out, maybe perhaps based on the profile pic as well as what we have of the name here. I'm sure we can figure it out eventually and figure out who the heck made this dang TikTok. So it goes POV. Which is a popular form of, it's a popular sort of subcategory of TikToks on TikTok, only on TikTok. It's a POV, I'm the bully who beat you up at school because I liked you, ... Oh my lordy. Looks like we got a bit of a twist here. This is a bit of a, I want to say cliche, but also a bit of a real life situation. So maybe like a real life cliche, but I also know it from a lot of certain media, like Hey Arnold. You guys remember Helga from Hey Arnold? She was the bully who bullied Arnold all the time. Sorry, my mouse cursor was kind of on the screen, and it's on my couch. I'm recording this on my couch, and it's kind of sliding, so the cursor was on the screen. I'm going to put the cursor down on the floor. Cool. Anyway, what was the question? Something about Hey Arnold? Yeah, so Helga from Hey Arnold was kind of mean to Arnold, let's just say, our protagonist of the story. But it turns out the whole time, plot twist, M. Night Shyamalan, it turns out she had a crush on him the whole time. What? Said all the 90s kids watching Hey Arnold? So yeah, very cool. So it's a bit of a twist. Let's see if the twist carries on through this TikTok. I guess we already kind of know about the twist just from the title, but yeah, let's see what's gonna happen with this TikTok. Let's see how cringe it can really get. Sorry if you saw that. Sorry if you saw that pop up. My microphone, not my microphone, no, my headset keeps plugging in and out because of how it's positioned on the couch. It's a work in progress. Anyway, frick. Okay, let's take this talk.
Bully who beat you up at school because I liked.
Oh my lordy. Wow, that's I don't know if you sure you really like this person? Holy crap! Man, wow. You must not be really into facial features or be into looks, which good on you because wow. Oh my lordy. You seem to be beating whoever this guy is up. To heck and back. Wow, a lot of facial surgery in this person's future. Or should I say maybe my future, because this is a POV TikTok after all. Oh my lordy. Wow. It looks like this guy is going, as Travis Scott would say, the sicko mode right about now. Featuring Drake. Great song.
To you.
Oh my lordy. What a twist! Wow, that's a bit of a weird sort of Jekyll and Hyde situation here we got going on, where it seems like this guy's bullying us, beating us up to like I said, to heck and back. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, but it also I guess he's into us. A bit of a weird sort of mentality. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
That just
I was bullied a lot in school. Oh, well, maybe not a lot in school. I was certainly picked on one time. I was called Captain Crap by this one guy. I won't name names, but we'll call him Bill, because nobody names their kid Bill. Anybody named Gen Z. You ever find a Gen Z guy named Bill? Yeah, no, didn't think so. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, no, Bill would call me Captain Crap, or not that he would call me Captain Crap. In one instance, he called me Captain Crap, and like in hindsight, that is pretty funny. It was elementary school, early middle school, maybe. But the thing is, the girl that I had a crush on in school was also there, and she was laughing. So I feel like I think I took that very personally. I took it pretty badly. I may or may not have cried myself to sleep that night. That is not a joke, actually. And so yeah, not exactly my highest point in life, but you know what? I got over it fast. Yeah, because you know what? I'm a TikTok reaction YouTube now. So, who's laughing now? Am I right? Oh, man. Oh, my lordy. I only kid. We have fun here. Actually, you know what? I don't think Bill exactly had a crush on me. I think he was actually doing it to be a little devious. But anyway, no. Another instance was this one girl who was also picking on me, but turns out she also, I don't know if she had a crush on me or if she just had a crush on all the guys at school. She was one of those girls, you know. But yeah, she called me cute one time, and so yeah, that was after all the picking on me, all those times that would happen. So yeah, perhaps maybe this sort of trend actually reigns true. So maybe this guy is onto something. I wouldn't call this cringe. I would just call this straight facts, as the kids would say. Let's take the rest of this talk.
Hey! You know, if I'm getting the absolute heck beat out of me, but
Oh my lordy lordy. It looks like Sissa Sniper Wolf has never been in a situation like this, and that would make sense, because boys don't pick on pretty girls, and that's a fact for the gravestone.
by your fist. How do you expect me to see that little wink?
Oh my lordy lordy. You know what? She brings up a good point. I feel like I sort of glossed over that point. Yeah, well, how are you gonna see that wink through all the bruised eyeballs you're about to get? Oh my lordy lordy. Yeah, I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate the message, but maybe the execution could have been a bit better.
My goodness. Why would you beat up your crush? You know,
Sissa, yeah, it's like I said, Sissa Sniper Wolf doesn't seem to get it. But you know what? I will be here. I will be the devil's advocate here, and I will point out how accurate this may or may not actually be. I'll give this guy some pointers. Let's go ahead and put this in the not cringe section. I'm not gonna make any edits or images or anything. You just have to retain, like, whether or not the TikTok is cringe or not. Let's take the rest of it.
I only know how to show my feelings with my fist.
Not necessarily. I mean, like, you could show your affection in multiple ways, but maybe just your fist is just one of the many ways. And you know what? I believe there's probably a lot of nuanced psychology that has to do with this sort of mentality. Maybe you're just insecure about having feelings for somebody, and so I believe the right side of your brain is trying to compensate by lashing out, something like that. I don't know. I'm not a therapy guy. I'm just a YouTube guy. Oh my lordy lordy! Talk about editing.
That just happened.
Wow, great edits. This is why Sissa Sniper Wolf is the greatest YouTube channel in the history of this 17 going on 18-year-old website.
I love you. You know, if that
Oh my lordy lordy.
That doesn't make you love me, I don't know what will.
Yeah. That's yep. Beautiful. Okay, so this is coming from poop boobs Abrina. Okay, cool. Only on TikTok. Very cool name. So it appears we got somebody here who's being called beautiful, which is a very nice sentiment. They have a nose ring and some blue hair. In case you're blind or you, for whatever reason, you can't see. Let's see what the heck this person gets up to. What kind of shenanigans are they about to do? Let's take this talk and let's find out.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my lordy lordy. It appears like this person here, they are not speaking in exactly the sort of vernacular that you may or may not speak. But you know what? It's unique, and I'll give them pointers for that. I'm willing to put this in the not cringe territory. Be yourself, kids. Oh my lordy lordy! It appears like this person, they are what's the word here? They are enacting. Not enacting. There's probably the better. Implementing. It's kind of a weird, calculated sounding sort of word. They're implementing the sort of trends of like using weird facial features in TikToks. If you guys know Bella Porch, everybody knows Bella Porch, probably. But yeah, she's the bobblehead lady on TikTok. She does the weird facial expressions just like this. It seems like this person, they're just following in the footsteps. And, what's so bad about that? Chowder is one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows, and, if he wasn't an apprentice, then there wouldn't be a show. And, so if we didn't have people trying to take on the footsteps of our elders, then where would we even be in a society? And that's a quote for the gravestone.
I think it's trying to communicate with us.
Okay, Sister Sniper Wolf, I don't know about that. I don't know if I would necessarily call this person an it. I don't know. It's kind of bordering on sort of disrespect. But, you know, I'm sure there's a good reason for it. Sister Sniper Wolf is the best YouTuber and the best person in all of human history.
Thank you.
I don't speak whatever that is.
I could decipher some words there. I think they said thank you. And then they did a little sort of call, not like a mating call. For some reason, the word mating call, that's the first thought that comes to my mind. Being a young adult and everything. I only kid. I'm joking. There really is no good way to pivot from that thing that I just said. Anyway, no. Show some respect. This is Sniper Wolf, if you don't mind me being a bit blunt.
You know, imagine scientists finding this video 1,000 years from now, and they try to figure out what language she speaks. Good luck.
I don't know. I feel like the internet is full of a lot of people who have their own sort of language. In 1,000 years, people are going to be seeing, scientists are going to be looking back on people and being like, why did we all say LOL? Why did we all say lol and lamau and slay, yas, slay queen? I don't know. I feel like we all have our own weird sort of quirks about us, and some just more than others, but, that's okay. If they're enjoying life, then why try to punch down on them? That's all I'm saying.
Good luck with that.
Don't like, don't watch.
Just because we...
Sweet Home Alabama. Oh no. Okay. So for the 5 people out there on the 7 billion people population Earth who don't know, Sweet Home Alabama, that is a country song that for whatever reason has become synonymous with incest humor among the Gen Z and younger generation, perhaps maybe even millennial population. This is a TikTok coming from O James with a Z at the end, or as the Europeans would say, a Z at the end, but I'm American, so I say it the right way. But anyway, yeah, it appears like this person, O James, he and his, what I would assume to be girlfriend, or perhaps maybe like a sort of cousin sort of relationship situation. Which as the Gen Z people would also say is perhaps maybe, to quote Among Us, kind of sus. But let's hear them out. Let's see what their situation is, and play.
We have the same parents does not mean we're Sweet Home Alabama. We're
okay. I don't know about that. Just because we have the same parents, so are they siblings? And so they I don't know. Let's hear them out. Maybe it's like light kissing on the lips between a brother and a sister. That's maybe kind of weird, kind of frowned upon among the internet community, but, it's nothing egregious unless they do get into the egregious territory. Hey, kids, viewer discretion is advised. Trigger warning. Cover your ears, maybe. Let's take the rest of this talk with caution.
We're on live right now, kissing every time we get a galaxy gift.
Wait,
okay, so I get it. Okay. So there's this thing on TikTok, for those not aware, which is called TikTok Live, which is like a third of TikTok Live is like girls with big breasts, and they're begging for money, and then the other is how do I put this lightly? It's like deformed people who like record their TikTok lives in the hospital. So there's that. I see a lot of those for some reason. But then the other third is people who are just kind of begging for galaxies and things like that. These weird little emoticon emoji currencies that translate to real life money. And I guess so what their thing is on TikTok Live is they're a brother and sister duo, or so they say. They could easily be faking. That'd be the smart thing to do if you wanted to. As Ludwig, famous YouTube live streamer, former Twitch live streamer, would say, if you wanted to mogul moves. But anyway, yeah. I mean, like, it's kind of weird, but they are, as the Gen Z would say, getting the bag and selling out. Yas Queen Slay, I love you 3000.
I want you to listen to that again. Just listen to yourself.
No, I think I heard it the first time. Granted, I've had plenty of time to process what the information and also evaluate it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I get these guys grift. Respect.
Because we have the same parents does not mean we're Sweet Home Alabama.
That's
I love that. It's not. We're not incest. We are. It's not that we're not incest. We're not Sweet Home Alabama. Wow. Really just goes to show how universal such a song is. I kind of feel bad for the people who made that song. They never necessarily set out to make the world the national incest anthem with that song. But you know what? That's just how the internet works sometimes. They take one piece of media or one piece of art and they misconstrue it into something else. And you gotta roll with the punches. You as Van Halen would have put it, you got to roll with the punches to get to what's real. And so, I take that to heart. And you should too, kids.
exactly Sweet Home Alabama.
If it was love, if it was legit love, then it'd be kind of weird, and maybe you should see other people, to say the least. But if it's for the TikTok money, then at least it doesn't seem like they legitimately love each other outside of a brother-sister relationship. I wouldn't recommend it outside of that, but what are you gonna do? It's just kissing on the lips. I'm gonna sound like I'm pro-incest. I'm not. Jeez Louise, I should scrap this whole thing. I'm not pro-incest. But yeah, if you don't mind me breaking character. I wouldn't recommend it. But it's for the grift, Ah!
You guys have the same parents. That means you brother and sister, bro.
Yep. Thank you a lot to Sissa Sniper Wolf for really spelling it out for all the kids out there at home, all the 3-year-olds who may or may not know that is the case.
Right? And you what?
We're on live right now, kissing every time we get a galaxy gift.
Are you on live right now? Because it appears like you're recording a TikTok, which means you're not live on TikTok. I only kid. We have fun here.
Kiss? I really hope it's on the cheek.
How is that Sweet Home Alabama?
Oh my lordy. They never specified that it was on the cheek because, kissing on the cheek versus kissing on the lips, especially when you're brother and sister, that is a very big difference. So, Sissa Sniper Wolf makes up a great point. And you know what? I like to think that it is a kiss on the cheek every time they get a galaxy. And,
Alabama at all, bro. We're not even sister or brother, bro. Chill.
Oh my lordy. What? Not even sister or brother? Is it, is that perhaps, that's cause for confusion, to say the least. So they have the same parents, but they're not sister and brother. Perhaps maybe it's like they are not sister and brother, but perhaps they are not boy and girl. Perhaps maybe one of them is non-binary, and therefore we are brother and sibling, or sibling and sister. That would be a good way to sort of skirt that sort of thing without people maybe thinking about it. But I've got the game theory brain on 24/7, 365. So you know that I'm always thinking about it. So caught you red-handed.
Still.
You're not sister or brother, but you have the same parents? That's still kind of weird.
That opens up a whole other can of worms. I might just go on these guys' TikTok live and try to get to the bottom of this mystery. Yeah, I'm only kidding. I don't really spend that much time on TikTok live. There's too many TikToks to tick and talk to go on TikTok live.
I don't know, as long as they happy, right? Y'all can Sweet Home Alabama wherever you want, but on my...
So Sweet Home Alabama, is it it's Sweet Home Alabama. It's a song, but it's also a verb. It's a state of mind. It's like a way of life. Wow, what a very versatile and epic song. Poggers.
My For You page is where I draw the line.
Day one of trying to eat human food. This is coming from, it looks like it's cut off again. A lot of these TikToks are getting cut off and cropped off. A bit of a weird thing. I don't know what's going on with that, but nobody's perfect, right? Anyway, this is coming from what appears to be D-Ding-G. A bit of a weird sort of naming convention. That's the most cringe thing I've seen on this entire TikTok, other than maybe brother and sister kissing. I don't know, that's probably a bit up there. But you know what? Putting double words, putting 2 different letters in on either side of one word. I only kid. Anyway, so day one of trying to eat human food with a heartbreak emoji. Anyway, so it appears like perhaps maybe this person, they eat perhaps like dog food or something, like non-human food. I would assume that means like dog food, cat food. Oh, that's kind of weird. That's a way to get onto TLC, am I right? You guys know TLC, that show with all of that showcases all those weird people with weird lifestyles, like the guy who has a relationship with his own car, or like people who eat like drywall and dog food and stuff. Yeah. Looks like you're going to that side of town, buddy. No, I'm only kidding. But yeah, that's just the game theory. Let's see if that game theory comes to fruition by taking the rest of this talk, though. Let's do that.
I'm trying to eat human food. My doc.
It appears to be pizza. Pizza is very good food. I don't know how you could not enjoy a slice of pizza. Let's see how this fares with this person, though. My doctor says I'm not half cat and can't eat cat food. Ooh, yep, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Oh, man. So yeah, it appears like this is one of those people who believes they are half animal. This is the kind of thing that could be easily faked for TikTok views, and it appears like this person has gotten the bag, as the kids would say. 171.8 thousand likes. Not even just views, but likes. Wow. Talk about a reach, and a wide reach, might I add? Because wow. Oh my lordy. But yeah, I believe there are people who do sort of suffer from that sort of mental thing, and the only thing you can really do is just hope that they live their life to the fullest, but also perhaps maybe try to, I don't want to say snap out of it. That sounds kind of harsh, but like a nicer way to say, I hope they snap the frick out of it. But yeah.
Doctor says I'm not half cat and can't eat cat food. I gave up so.
Oh my lordy. Again, this seems like something that could be easily faked, because, like we're not necessarily seeing the cat food, unless we get a shot of this person, lowering the can of cat food and, showing a shot of their teeth, and, the cat food just kind of slishing and sloshing around, then, I'm not gonna be convinced. Let's see if that does come to fruition, though.
Quick! I'm back.
Yep. Looked like a clean mouth to me, and I should know because I eat a lot, and so I know what a dirty mouth looks like. Not to mention all the swears that I say. Okay, I thought I bumped my mic and it was positioned weird, but I think we're good. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, looking like a clean mouth to me.
Back to the friskies. I don't know who needs to hear it, but cat filter does not make you half cat.
Oh my lordy. Wow. Talk about a hot take. No, I only kid. Talk about a quote for the gravestone.
I'm so sorry to let you know. Look, I have a sweater on. Does that make me half human, half cardigan?
Oh my lordy. Wow. Sister Sniper Wolf coming in with the hot takes. Ooh, I'd love to see her opinions on, I'm not gonna finish that thought. Oh my lordy. Okay, we got an ad. Vaping can expose you to toxic chemicals. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
If I fall behind,
sorry about the pop-ups, guys. My headphones are kind of weird. Okay. Hey, don't vape.
Guys, I know you think all those puzzle ads are fake. But today I finally found the game. Ebony. The King's Return.
Okay.
That's right.
What is he doing?
Oh my lordy. Okay, so we're in a bit of a gym setting here, it appears, and this guy with a blue beanie, deaf-preneur, perhaps maybe a play on the word entrepreneur, but a deaf guy. It appears like he is on I don't know gym terminology. I've never been outside of high school when I had to go for school credit. Am I right? Like, comment, subscribe below if you can relate to that query. But anyway, yeah, no, it appears like this guy is going ham, as the kids say nowadays, on this piece of equipment. And so let's see exactly what the point and what the goal for that may be.
Smacking some invisible booty? That's one way to
Oh my lordy. Hey man, I've heard of getting into character, but this is ridiculous. Oh man. But anything to get those 6-pack abs, or perhaps maybe 8-pack abs, or maybe washboard abs, or whatever the terminology is. I don't know. Again, gym culture evades me.
Motivate yourself at the gym? I really hope that's not the ghost of his dead wife.
Oh my lordy. Well, wouldn't that probably be the best case scenario though? Because it promotes because that would mean that he's not being unfaithful. So, you know, if anybody had to be a ghost and also get smacked by this gym person, then, why not let it be her? I don't know. Again, Sister Sniper Wolf and I continue having disagreements, but you know what? That doesn't stop her from being the best YouTuber on all of YouTube.
When they want to fight.
When they want to fight, but get scared when I take off my hoodie. This is coming from YouTuber, sorry, not YouTuber. Oh man, I'm getting my social medias mixed up in my brain. Well, I did not get that much sleep last night. Oh man, but we have fun here. I'm just kidding. Not about not sleeping. That's been a consistent problem for me for years. But anyway, let's take the rest of this talk.
But get scared when I take off my.
Oh my lordy. Okay, so I saw this guy in the thumbnail. I recognize this guy. I think I actually follow him on TikTok. I've seen a few of his TikToks now. He sort of plays up this thing where he's a pasty white guy, but he's pretending to be like a hardcore gang guy. Very funny stuff. Always trying to get with the with the H word. The H word being the gardening tool. If you know, you know. To all the shout outs to all the adults out there who may or may not know. But yeah, kids, maybe shield your eyes and ears from what I'm saying right now. But yeah, no. Yeah, he's kind of funny. I don't know. I saw enough of his TikToks on my For You page. He invaded my For You page long enough that I said, you know what? I'll follow. I don't really get following on TikTok, though. I don't know. I rarely ever follow or check out any of the new TikToks from the people I follow. I mostly just go on the For You page, because the For You page is like, it appeals to everybody, you know, especially when you get the algorithm and you get all this new stuff from different people, and it's very funny and fun. I don't know. That's just me, though. Comment below if you follow and consistently watch TikToks from the people that you follow. I'm sure that it's worked out for a lot of people. Like, for example, Bella Porch. She has a large following, and people are consistently checking out their her TikToks and probably the highlights of their day, the fan bases for some people. And you know what? To each their own. Anyway, let's see what happens when they want to fight but get scared when I take off my hoodie. Oh my lordy, wow, what a scary sight this is. I only kid. I believe this is supposed to be a bit of a satire on macho tough people who are trying to be tough, but in reality, aren't. Yeah. We have fun here. But anyway, yeah, let's see if that prediction, that game theory comes to fruition.
Hoodie. Whoa, buddy. He got.
Oh my lordy. It looks like the satire is working. We got Sister Sniper Wolf laughing up a storm. Oh my lordy. It was raining yesterday afternoon. I had to walk 5 hours. No, sorry, not 5 hours. Oh, I would have died if I had to walk in the rain for 5 hours. I would have died before that happened. But no, for 5 whole minutes in the rain, I had to walk from the library back to my apartment. And wow, that was a very miserable thing. But I'm wondering maybe if Sister Sniper Wolf's laughter maybe caused that storm, if she was laughing up this big of a storm. I only kid. I'm joking. Sister Sniper Wolf can't control the weather as far as I know. You know what? If she could, she's such a great YouTuber in person in general that, a very talented person. If it ended up being the case that she could control the weather by laughing, then, I wouldn't be so surprised by that. No, I only kid. I'm joking. We have fun here at Brojangster. But anyway, yeah. It appears like, hopefully Sister Sniper Wolf picks up that this is, in fact, more than likely a satire, maybe a bit of a goofy joke, maybe a bit of a trash post. I say trash post, but I mean the other term that starts with S and ends with hit post. But, if you know, you know. Kids, don't say that word. We only kid here, though. We have fun here. But yeah, I wouldn't really consider it cringe.
Got a wife beater on.
Oh my lordy. Okay, so my headphones unplugged again. I really hope the audio doesn't mess up. I only have this one take that I can do. All my family is gone. My dad's at work and everyone else is at school because my mom's also a teacher. And so let's oh, it's not what?
On POV.
Okay. Sorry guys, technical difficulties there for a second. Oh man, hey, that's being a YouTuber for you, and an amateur one at that.
Whoa, buddy. He got a wife beater on. POV.
Oh my lordy. Why do they call it wife beater? You know, that seems like a very outdated sort of thing. I guess that was back when it was cool to beat your wives, but yeah, I wouldn't know. Man, talk about better days, am I right? I only kid. We have fun here, bro jinx. But anyway, yeah, no. Yeah, why do they call it a wife beater? Just because somebody beat his wife in a tank top, now people are calling it a wife beater? I don't know. It's kind of funny in hindsight. Like, wow, in an age of the Me Too movement and being against domestic abuse, we're still calling it a wife beater? Hey, you know, that just goes to show the more things change, the more they stay the same. And that's a quote for the gravestone.
You're his wife. Uh-oh. Bro, you are one titty twist from losing this fight.
Oh my lordy, you know, that, he does such a great job at playing up this character, this guy who's supposed to be a bit of a macho man, but in reality is just kind of a pathetic little goober. You know, one little titty twist and, yeah, wow. One little purple nurple and he's probably, count for the out. Am I right, gamers?
He really thought he did something. By taking off the hoodie, yeah, one whiff of that BO and I'm a knockout.
Oh my lordy. Wow. Jeff Ross, where are you? Oh, you're in hiding after that sick roast? You're scared of Sister Sniper Wolf? Yeah, that's to be expected. Air horn sound. You guys remember MLG? Those were some fun memes. Me telling my mom I need $1,000 for Fortnite. Oh man, we've all been there before. This is coming from Althea 420. Oh man, we've all been there before. Althea 420 is just one of the many people who probably tried to convince their parents to get some Fortnite dollars. Actually, no, I'm joking. My relationship with Fortnite is kind of hit or miss. I couldn't really get into the game that much, mostly because I wasn't very good at it. But you know, every time I tried to play Fortnite in its heyday, 2018, 2019, every time I would come back, I'd be on and off about the game. Every time I came back, though, I'd try to play a game. I'd spend like 20 minutes looting, and then out of the blue, somebody with a shotgun would just pop out of nowhere and shoot me, and then I'd waste all my time. It's like, there's nothing happens for a while, and then everything happens all at once, but you're not prepared for it, so then somebody up and shoots you. So it's very frustrating at points. Not a lot of strategy, I don't think, goes on. But at the same time, Fortnite seems to have changed a lot. We're at like season 4 or whatever, something like that. We've got all the Fortnite concerts, Ariana Grande concert, and all those cool events and everything. It seems like the people who've stuck around with it are having more fun than ever. I might be off base with that, but I don't know. There are probably enough people around to have fun with it. You know, there's so many new additions and everything. They got rid of the builder mode, which I'm very grateful for. So yeah, maybe I would enjoy it. But also, there are so many games out there in my backlog that I paid for, let alone that I have for free access. Also, not to mention all the games that I got for Twitch Prime and, you know, what's it called? Epic Games, the free Epic Games Store games, and all of my PS4 games and Switch games in the backlog. They added GBA games to the Nintendo Switch Online, which my brother is subscribed to, so I get to play those games on the Switch. So, you know, a lot of games. So, Fortnite, I might have to miss the bandwagon on that game, like I have been for the past 5 years. Can you believe that? Fortnite has been around for 5 years? Oh my lordy. The way time flies, the more it changes the same. And that's a quote for the gravestone.
Telling my mom I need $1,000 for Fortnite.
No, go to your room. Oh man, we've been there before. Oh my lordy. And it looks like this person is she's sort of implementing the whole thing about glasses, wearing glasses. Like when you wear glasses, you look like a mom, I guess. Yep. Very fun stereotype.
Go to your room. Gets mad and makes fire. Oh my lordy. Talk about a troubled child. Oh man. I've been pretty heated before, pun intended, but, you know, never to the point of causing a fire. Oh my lordy. Let's hope that this person isn't in Southern California where all those wildfires happen, where it's really dry and humid, or should I say not very humid. Oh my lordy. What a crazy turn of events. Makes fire. Stop, Althea.
Okay, so I was pronouncing it right, Althea. Oh my lordy. Man, Blue Eyes White Dragon, is that you? That's a bit of a Digimon reference. Anyway, they died. Oh my lordy. That's not how you spell died in the right context for dying, for death. Well, unless you're talking tie-dye, but last time I checked, you don't need fire to make a tie-dye. So yeah, you can take my word for it. I've been to a few church group
meeting and activities before in my lifetime. I've been to a few 4-H fairs. I've been to a few sleepovers. Man, tie-dye. If it's not tie-dye, then it's a really true event for children. Wow, oh my lordy. But anyway, yeah, no, I don't believe they're talking about tie-dye. I believe they're talking about murder by arson. Which, you know what, if you can't get 1,000 Fortnite bucks, then, yeah, that's the only really logical way that you can go, if you ask me. Hi, Only Kid. We have jokes and fun here, Bro Jankster.
They died. The Queen of Cringe back at it again.
Oh my lordy. Is Althea a bit of a cringe connoisseur? Perhaps? It sounds very oxymoronic, but, yeah, it reigns true. Is this person, is she a certain cringe
that just happened.
Perhaps? Maybe a queen of cringe, perhaps? That's a very good question, if you ask me, I think. Yeah, very cool, if that's the case, Very, very epic. It's cool how like cringe culture is sort of like collapsed on itself, and it's like poetry, it rhymes, and so now we have people who are making intentional cringe, it's very ironically, for the sake of comedy. Very cool how the internet works out like that. Very epic. Good for them to do that. Luckily, not me though. I could never do that.
Single-handedly carrying the cringe community. This time by killing her whole family because they wouldn't give her $1,000 in V-Bucks.
And you know what? That's a bit of a reach there. $1,000. If I asked my parents for $1,000, outside of helping me pay my tuition and rent for college, business expenses essentially. For leisure expenses like Fortnite, they would be saying no to that. No, thank you, says my mom and dad. Man.
Totally understandable. Parents, watch and learn. This is what happens when you don't give your kids V-Bucks.
Oh my lordy. Man, I would certainly hope that not every parent has to worry about their kids causing a fire in the house as a result of disappointing news about not being able to get any V-Bucks. I'd hope maybe like 1 or 2% only have to worry about that. Not the whole 110% though. Oh my lordy. Okay, so we have a TikTok here. First from Marco's Film. Very cool. Only on TikTok. Go show him some love. So it appears like we have a dance going on between two people here. They're dancing, and it's epic. And so let's see what makes it so cringe. What's gonna be so cringe about it? I can see the person from the left is shaking what their mama gave them. And so let's see if that continues and perhaps escalates. Oh my lordy. Wow, I was wrong. It appears like this is one of those TikTok stitches where it's going to be two different people doing the exact same motion. I'm guessing perhaps maybe the satire here is that it looks a bit awkward, the movement. So yeah, you got the first party kind of doing all the work to trying to do all the body motions, and then you have the one person just kind of standing there. It looks a bit weird. It looks a bit off, I guess. This isn't so much cringe as it is pointing out the cringe, which I guess still counts as cringe. So yeah, very good TikTok. And now let's see the even better reaction to the TikTok.
What is this?
Oh my lordy. We're okay. So that was just the part one. That was just the sample, the sampler platter of what's to come later on in the TikTok. It looks like we got multiple parts here. Perhaps maybe comedy rule of threes. That's a good game theory, if you ask me. I bet we're gonna see at least 3, perhaps maybe even 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. TikToks can go on for a while, up to 10 minutes. So hey, when Sniper Wolf gonna react to a 10-minute video? 10-minute TikTok. That would really put it up to the test. That would be very epic if we could see that. Just a little suggestion from me to you, Sizzle Sniper Wolf, because I know you're probably gonna watch this video. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Why is he standing so stiff?
Oh my lordy. I could not agree more, as I've already demonstrated through verbal talking and explanation.
Bro was holding on with his life.
Hey, I mean, like, if it was me dancing, then, I've got what people say, what people call 2 left feet. So, maybe I would just need somebody to balance me, so I can do my thing, that is if I even did dance. I don't really dance. I kind of just stand in the corner. Now, I feel like the comparison here with the before and after shot here in the after shot, I feel like it's a bit disrespectful. Not disrespectful. That's a bit of a strong word. It's a bit it's kind of unfair because the woman in the first clip is putting in all the work, and I mean, like, the other person is not nearly doing as much as the first party, but yeah. It's definitely not this stilted and awkward looking, so I would dock points from this. If this TikTok was a Harry Potter house, I would dock points from it if I was one of those Harry Potter wizards. Hey, there we go. See, now they're getting into the groove of it. Sometimes dance is like a fine wine. It takes time for it to ferment, and that's a quote for the gravestone.
Whoa there!
See, Sniper Wolf understands too. I don't know how much she knows about dance, but she is a woman, so that might factor into it. I don't know.
Oh, he's bringing out the little dance.
Again, I feel like coming from both parties in this particular TikTok, it seems a bit unfair for them to appear like they're being so stilted and awkward. It's just two people having a good time, just trying to have fun, and it appears like these people are kind of punching down on them. Seems a bit eensy-weensy mean, but hey, hey, that's life. That's what all the people say. Flying high in April, shot down in May.
Dancing foot. I don't know what I just watched, but I don't like it.
It's kind of mean, says the Sniper Wolf. Unless you're talking about how mean those two people sort of making fun of these people is, then in that case, yeah, I would also agree that I wouldn't really like watching a TikTok like that. Maybe if we could see like a TikTok of them or like a stitch of people being like, great dancing, you did a good job with what you could. Not everybody can be a good dancer, but good for you for trying. If we could get more TikToks like that, then that would really make the world go round, I think, and so that would be very epic. But, that's not exactly the world we live in, so womp womp.
Especially the first one. Why is the guy so stiff? She might as well be dancing on a pole.
Oh my lordy. If only. Kids, forget the past 5 seconds. Forget that joke that I just said. It's very inappropriate. Don't repeat it. But yeah, as if, am I right? I only kid. We have fun here at Brojankster. Okay, so it appears we have a foreign language. I took 3 years of Spanish in high school. Not saying I retained most of it, but, let me take a bat at the crack here. Mon home un bad boy. I'm gonna assume that this is not Spanish and that I don't have to know what this is. So yeah. Sorry guys. Looks like you're gonna have to bust out the Google app with the fun translator camera app thing, extension of the Google app. Very cool sort of gadget there. But yeah. Comment down in the comments below what the translation is. I'd love to be open to learning a new language. Who am I kidding? No, I'm not. English is I don't like learning new languages. It's too hard.
Bad boy. I mean...
Oh my lordy. Oh man, wow. Tom Cruise, is that you? I only kid, but the resemblance is kind of there. He's got the cool pose, he's got the sunglasses. Oh my lordy. Wow. Talk about October's coming up in how many months? 8 months? I'd say just keep wearing that for the next 8 months, and yeah, hey, Halloween will be the easiest holiday of the year for you, my good sir. People will be walking up to you being like, Tom Cruise, and then you'll be like, yeah. Oh my lordy.
My man is a bad boy.
Oh, is that what that means, Sissa Sniper Wolf? It would not surprise me if Sissa Sniper Wolf is bilingual or even tri or quadrilingual and understood the language. But yeah, that makes okay. Headphones. Sorry. It would make sense if she knew all those languages because she's such a talented individual. But yeah, my man is a bad boy. That certainly makes sense. Wow. Talk about to quote Michael Jackson, this guy is bad. He's bad. I don't know most of the lyrics. It's a really old song. I'm sorry. Oh. Okay. Oh my lordy, it appears like we got another sort of TikTok, sort of poking fun at the first TikTok, and now very epic. Oh man, kind of doing the same thing, just kind of a different person doing the same thing. But you know what? Sissy Sniper Wolf thinks it's funny, so it must be funny. Sorry. I ate lunch. I had ramen noodles. It's the chili flavor. It's very spicy. I washed it down with Mountain Dew and Gatorade. Very, epic.
Not the glasses all the way up here. You know what makes him so bad? Because he committed tax fraud? You know.
Oh my lordy, what a fun sort of hypothetical situation that would be. Hey, top text, bottom text, that moment when you commit tax fraud? Oh my lordy, what a fun meme. Hey guys, all the memers out there, hey, there you go, there's your new meme. There's your, you're welcome for the Reddit karma that you're about to get in the gold. Man, wow, we have fun here.
Maybe he parked in a handicap spot, or maybe he...
Oh my lordy, there you go. There's another meme for when somebody takes, hey, you know what? Let's just make this a whole new meme format, am I right? Oh my lordy, wouldn't that be epic? We could really break the internet, much like that family that's about to sue Google and screw over all the people on YouTube. Wow, oh my lordy.
He doesn't listen when you tell him...
Again, not to say that they're the bad guys. I really need to clarify. You know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, very epic TikTok. Let's see it to the very end.
To take out the trash. Very naughty indeed.
You know, I could honestly go a whole day just watching Sissy Sniper Wolf figure out different minute sort of misdemeanors that could result in you getting a bad boy status. That would be a very epic video. If you don't mind me recommending that to you, Sissy Sniper Wolf, that would be very epic. And Poggers, Wholesome Chungus 3000. On Fleek Bay lit.
Proof that
confidence is everything. You know what? That's what they say. You know, you can be the ugliest duckling, but you know, if you got the confidence of a macho man, of a handsome man, then you know, you could probably score with a pretty lady. You know? Taste is different. And you know what? Some people prioritize certain aspects of other people more so than other people do of other aspects of other people. And that's a quote for the gravestone.
Confidence is everything. What is he doing? Why are you looking?
I don't know. Maybe we should let this guy finish his action before we judge him for what he's doing. I mean, I know there's the whole mentality of like, if you go into something expecting it to be bad, then you will think that it's bad. The same thing can be said about if you expect something to be cringe, then it is cringe. But, you know, you got to make sure to, you know, keep your mind open. Open your mind up to other possibilities of maybe perhaps this isn't going to be cringe. I don't know. Or at the very least, you know, maybe don't go in and immediately start barraging this guy with lots of judgments. You know, it's just a thought.
You look so sweaty and nervous.
Sweaty and nervous? I don't know if I would say that. I mean, I hate to say it, but the quality of the TikTok isn't exactly the best. I don't know how you're able to see all the sweat that is apparently coming out of this guy's pores. But you know, sweat is a process, you know? Everybody sweats. I read the book. No, I didn't. I'm joking. I don't read books.
Nervous. What just happened?
Oh my lordy. You know what? Props to this guy for putting himself out there. You know, well, he's not even the ugliest duckling in the swimming pond. So, I don't know. This is coming from what appears to be sub to Cool Man Van. Wow, oh my lordy. And the title is W or L Riz. Ladies, you decide this one. Oh my lordy. You know what? Say what you want about this guy, but his confidence is, as the kids say, on fleek. Is this like a gay person
that just
thing?
Happened.
I don't know. I'm not, but like, it is kind of fun to do. Anyway, yeah. Not gay still. But you know what? Anyway. Yeah. Get on this guy.
Congratulations, he took off the glasses, put on a new shirt, forgot to...
Hey man, I mean like, change your wardrobe. You know, if you're ugly but you put on a cool shirt, like maybe like a PNG of a shark or something, then you know it's only inevitable that you're gonna pull some hot a word, if you don't mind me being a little crass, pun intended, take the word crass, take the last 3 letters, make them into a word, and then, it's very clever.
To iron it, by the way. And then,
you know what? Irons are expensive. You know, ironing is the whole process. I don't blame him for not ironing. He kind of has some bags under his eyes. You know, I would recommend maybe getting some sleep. But I'm not one to judge. You know, look at these bags. Holy crap! I don't do much shopping, but I might as well have gone to Walmart with all these bags under my eyes. Tons of carrying capacity under these bad boys. But you know what? Maybe invest in a little bit of makeup or something. Maybe cover up those bags. But otherwise, you know, he's got the confidence. You know, good on him. I'm sure he'll find a nice partner one day, and they'll both live happily ever, never after, in Neverland. Shrek reference.
And what? Some contact lenses instead of the glasses?
Yeah, man. I mean, hey. I mean, if you didn't have contact lenses, how else could you put the glasses on top of your head? I don't know. That might be a cool style thing. I don't know much about style, but you know what? I have a feeling that this guy has it to an extent. I don't know.
I thought he had some riz. That was just a bare riz thing.
Oh my lordy. As much as I love that pun, Sister Sniper Wolf, comedian extraordinaire, you know, even for a woman, she's a very epic joke, but also kind of mean. Hey now.